Good morning, afternoon, or evening, Lake Oswego Business Leaders BNI chapter. This is Joshua from Brainwave Computers, and I'm going to walk you through completing your mail merge on a Mac. This does require that you have Microsoft Office Word for Mac installed, as well as Microsoft Office Excel for Mac installed. You also need to have both of your documents, your launch letter and your launch invitation Excel sheet. Your launch invitation Excel sheet needs to be completely filled out. So you need to make sure that you have all of the data populated. Critically, you need to make sure that these three yellow cells are filled in. This is going to give your recipient your information to get back to you. So that's pretty important, okay? I'm going to go ahead and minimize this. So once you have that all done, you're going to go ahead and open your invitation letter. You may run into some errors, and I'm going to show you how to fix those. So the letter opens up, and the Mail Merge Manager automatically opens because it detects that this is a document that's for a mail merge. So we need to tell it that this is going to be a form letter. So under the Create New, I select Form Letters, and now I'm going to tell it where to find this data at, okay? So we're going to open our data source. In this case, actually, I guess it's already open, but we're just going to select it again. So we're going to go here, we're going to check the Excel sheet, and notice I navigated to where it was located. I hit Open. And now it wants to convert it. That's fine. It can convert it. And now we're going to tell it what we want it to grab. We want it to grab the invitation list. And we want it to take that entire worksheet. It will ignore the stuff that it's supposed to ignore. So don't worry about that. Okay. Now when I hit OK, it's going to generate an error. I'm going to show you how to fix that error. So now it says that we're missing some information, right? So we need to rebuild our address block. So that's okay. We're going to go ahead and highlight this sentence and delete it. We're going to leave the cursor sitting right where it is. And now we're going to set up the address block. Starting with the person's first name, we're going to grab it and drag it over. We're going to let it go. There's always a space between somebody's first and last name, so we're going to hit the space bar one time. And now we're going to grab the last name and put it right there after the first name. We're going to hit Enter to come down to the next line. We want their company name next. We're going to hit Enter again. Now we're going to build their address. So first we're going to grab the main part of the address. Now we're going to hit Enter. And then we're going to grab the remainder of the address. So that's going to be the city, as well as the state and the zip code. So after city, we always have a comma and a space. So we hit comma and space. And now we're going to put state in there. Now we're going to hit space one time. And we're going to insert the zip code. Here goes the zip code. Boom. Okay. Now there's an option here for filtering recipients. Hopefully you only put people on your list that you want to have received your invitation. So I'm not going to bother with that. We also don't feel the need to preview anything because we are flying by the seat of our pants here. So we're going to make this, we have two options. It can either export directly to your printer or export it to the document. Please export it to the document. This way you can review it and make sure everything's fine. Okay. So I'm going to hit Make a Document. And now we see that it has plugged everything in. We've got the names. We've got all of the business information populated. Now all I have to do is hit print and then follow the rest of the directions that Robin gave you guys. Okay? If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I'm available today, 503-626-6264, all the way until 5 p.m. Thank you much.